Been doing better. We'll see how it goes. Usually quits in the first 5 seconds or so. All right, well, I guess having a new one scared the hell out of it. It's going to behave now. It doesn't want to end up in jail, GoPro prison or whatever.
Yeah.
So what happened with my thumb, long ago, I did it on the steering wheel on the computer, that big force feedback wheel.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I've seen IndyCar where they're going to the wall and they'll take their hands off the wheel. Because if those wheels hit the wall, it's going to come straight through that steering wheel. It'll just snap, it'll just break their hand.
Oh, yeah.
Well, mine's not quite that strong, but it's pretty strong. So I had the same habit. I was going towards the wall, I put my hands up, I hit the wall. I'm just sitting there, and I let my hand rest on it, and another car came and T-boned me, and it just went whack like that. So that was sprained, and that never really went away, but it was much, much better. Then I tried to open a jar of pickles. And that twisting, it just ripped it all the way up here. And it, you know, it had been spasming, sharp spasming, so it's not doing that anymore, but really the only way for it to heal up is to try to keep from moving it around too much. So I can do some things. I'm not sure I want to push the airplane back in, because I probably could, because that's more this than down this, but the other thing I need you for, I want to start doing some of this, damn it, what the hell is this thing called? Aerofly. Aerofly is supposed to be able to transmit a flight plan up to the sky view, or transmit the flight plan that's in there back to the sky, to this thing. So you can build up this really complicated route, and instead of having to type it all in, you just push a button and it sends it up there. So that's the theory. And I want to try that, and I know that works, so I've done that. But what I did, I came out a couple weeks ago because I wanted to learn how to do user-defined waypoints, which, like, let's say, I don't really want to be at this empty or the Zipway. I want to be somewhere near it. I can drive this thing out there, put it where I want, and then just create a waypoint and give it a name. So I've got one in there, and I want to see if it'll transfer down, if I can get the transfer down to here.
Okay.
And I want to do that in the flight, and I could do it on the autopilot, but somebody needs to be looking outside. So the plan for today is you fly the airplane and look outside while I'm fooling around with this thing. Because you're really, a day like today, everybody's flying.
Oh, I know. I work today.
So really
people everywhere.
Really want to keep an eye open today. So I thought, I better get something like what's called a safety pilot normally. If I was practicing instruments and I was blocking my view, I would have to have a safety pilot because there's still other airplanes out there. So in essence, in that case, you would have to be licensed.
Yeah.
But in this case, I'm still licensed, I'm still right here, and if you say, hey, there's traffic, or take over the airplane, I'm right here to do that. And this really shouldn't take long. The other reason is the engine hasn't been run. And since the last time I flew it, whatever that is, that's not very good for it. You really need to run it up and get it up to full operating temperature for 20, 30 minutes and get all the moisture out of it, or it just sits and corrodes from the inside out. And so that's another reason. You just really should fly them whenever you can in the winter. So so here we are.
Yeah, that's a good day to do it.
We'll see.
Well, hopefully.
So I'm going to set this aside for now because that's simply going to be in the way until we get up in the air. And let's see, here's my other camera if we want to use that. That's my little show off the panel camera. I'll just set that over here. It's so crowded in here, I kind of forgotten. All right, so you came straight from work?
Yep.
At line service?
Yep,
all bright and shiny.
service.
Oh, you're at the airport.
Yeah.
Is that new to me? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that.
I don't know. I may have texted it to you, but it might not have went through.
Oh, well, that's where actually Keith, who's a younger friend of mine, he's the guy that's the B-2 pilot.
Oh, okay.
And that's the job he had when he was in school, and that's how he met Joe, the guy that runs the Civil Air Patrol. I guess I wasn't in the Civil Air Patrol last time I flew, was I?
I think you were, or you were just starting. Or
just starting.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about Civil Air Patrol is you're just starting for about 6 months. It's kind of slow to ramp up. There's a tremendous amount of paperwork, online courses you got to take just to get a basis to understand what comes next. And they only meet twice a month. Let's see if we have weather yet. I'm going to get the altimeter. I got to try to remember how to do all this stuff. That's not how you do it. That's absolutely not how you do it. So, I got to go to, no, that's not right. Oh, here we are, KTZR, that's recent enough. And we'll do direct to that, so we can just come right back. And it was info, weather, there we go. It's coming back to me. But no weather reported yet, so I'll have to wait on that. And, okay. Oh, we almost got our temps up, so we could probably taxi out. I don't know what runway they're using, because I think it's wind calm, and well, no, it was wind 6, but I can't remember where it's coming from. They'll tell us. Yeah. They're good about telling me where they want me to go. Yeah. Many people tell me where they want me to go. Yeah. You can go straight to. All right, let me see what I got to do here. We're on ground. ATZR ground, good. Oh, this is going to be tricky. This is the one thing I really have trouble with is my thumb now. Let's see, I haven't done this for a while. Bolton ground, experimental 284 Delta Golf. T-hang is ready to taxi, departing VFR westbound.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf, Bolton, Tower, runway 22, taxi via Bravo to Alpha, wind 23011, altimeter 3037.
037. Taxi Bravo to Alpha to runway 22, Fort Delta Golf. Didn't find much wrong at the annual, which is always nice.
That's good.
Yep.
They find anything?
Well, let me see. Nope. I had a couple screws break. I had one break off here, and that was kind of hard to get out. And then way up in that upper left-hand corner, I had one break off up there, and that was miserable. Luckily, I had that panel off, so I was able to get at it from the other side and just finish screwing the bolt through because the head had capped off, the cap had popped off. So I was able to get it out of there, and then I just retapped the nut plate, which you don't like to do. Nut plates are supposed to kind of act like lock nuts. And I've known people that'll ream them out so the screws go in easy. Well, they come out easy too if you do that. So that one may vibrate out, it might not. But there's a whole bunch more. And I did do some painting. I haven't done these floorboards yet because they're not removable and it was too cold to paint in the hangar. Those I was able to take home and repaint them.
Oh, okay.
That's why they were painted with Rust-Oleum in the first place, because I could just go to Lowe's, get the exact same color for $5 and touch everything up. This looks a little nicer.
Yeah.
Now everything, I didn't really find anything wrong with it at all. Oh, he just come flying out there without even looking. That's not smart.
Yeah.
All right, how's the oil? Oh, wait, we're up to temperature. We can go over to the tower here now. Have you hold on to this for now so it doesn't flop over and block the stick or anything silly dangerous like that. I don't know if I can even get it on the Wi-Fi. This is supposed to be the Wi-Fi adapter. I think I've done it before, but I don't. My memory's hazy because I stopped using it for a while because I didn't want to keep paying for it when I wasn't flying the plane.
Yeah.
All right, let's scoot you up here and do a run up. I'm going to do a nice long run up since it's just after annual. Make sure the propeller doesn't fall off. Well, I retorqued the bolts on the propeller, so it should be fine. Well, it's nice and smooth still. Okay. Good on A. Good on B. Okay. Feels good. Making power.
Cool.
Got oil pressure, got oil temperature. Got cylinder head. Well, you ought to have cylinder head temperature unless you're it's not running at all.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you should at least be able to get 45 degrees.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Here's my idle, which is nice and good. Prop that back up. Make sure I hooked up all the controls, which I never actually disconnected, but you know, it's a good thing to know.
Need to have them reversed. That would suck.
Okay, so we got the mags. We're good on trim. We're on tower. I put my fuse back in there. I take that out when I'm running the avionics and blah, 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 because I don't like the fuel pump to keep running. Choke is in, throttle's good. Fuel is on. I did have to turn this off, so I would definitely want to make sure I got my master fuel on. It'd run a good long time just in the fuel that's left between here and the engine. It's this knob down here. It just has to be down.
Cool.
All right, I think we're good. And we're on tower, so we're about ready to go. Camera running? Yes, it is. Okay. Gonna try to transmit with my beat-up thumb again. Let's see, I think we'll go out to the west. That's probably what we typically do. There's plenty of open room out there.
Okay.
We'll creep up to the line here. They're going to move, I think it's going to be a year or two, but they're going to move this taxiway another 50 feet or so but that way because it's too close to the runway. It's supposed to be 150 feet away. So you have to rebuild an entire taxiway. And the feds pay for like 90% of it, which is good, but Bolton has to come up with the rest, which is bad because we'd rather they spend it on other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see, I rehearse this. Bolton Tower, 284 Delta Golf, ready to go. Okay, we're runway forward. Okay. Bolton Tower, experimental 284 Delta Golf, ready for takeoff, runway 22, departing VFR westbound.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf, Bolton Tower, runway 22, cleared for takeoff, proceed on course.
Cleared for takeoff, 22, right turn on course for Delta Golf. The right turn is instead of proceed on was to remind me.
Okay, all right.
I had to look at the sign, make sure I knew the runway number.
Yeah.
No, all right, just kidding. Not that bad. Oh, the sun's going to be wicked, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to turn on my noise reduction.
Oh.
Yeah, the engine reminded me. I balanced the nose wheel so it shouldn't shimmy like it was before. Yeah, I don't feel a thing now.
That's good.
Remember how that was wobbling, or you could feel it? Or maybe you couldn't, but I could.
Okay.
And it ended up the nose wheel was just wildly out of balance.
Huh.
batteries might be dead in my headset.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of loud. Oh, that's the wrong button. That was user error. There we go. Much better. Boy, that's wicked. Let's go ahead and make our turn. We don't have to stare at that sun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, I feel like I should be mowing or something. Unlikely. All right, we don't need to run it that hard. There we go. We got traffic. Oh, he's out. He's going to clear out my boot. Not a factor. But I figure a lot of people flying today.
Uh-huh.
Or yesterday. I guess yesterday was pretty nice. I just never got out of the house yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't have to work yesterday.
Well, you're out at the airport, right? Working on airplanes? I mean, that's not really work, is it?
No,
it pays, but...
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's fun.
Well, I mean, I did flight line maintenance when I was in the military. It's fun until the weather gets bad.
Yeah.
And then it's not so much fun.
There's a lot of downtime, though. Because all we really do is fuel them and park them.
See, I'd get bored with that.
Yeah.
I was always out working on the planes. Any chance I got, I was out working on the plane.
Yeah.
All right, you want to fly?
Yeah.
All right, take us wherever you want. Take us wherever you want. Let's get up to at least 35, but after that, whatever you want. Do you want the bigger panel, or are y'all all right with that? I mean, I can get rid of one of these if you...
It's fine like that.
Okay, let's do that.
35? Okay, we're at 2480 right now.
I'll take this back so you're not encumbered. I'll try not to bump the stick too much.
Okay.
And you can look here for traffic and, you know, kind of, you know what to do.
Yeah.
We've done this before.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yep, we've done it before. Oh, I could turn some heat on. That generally makes it colder in here. All right, so now I'm supposed to get on the Wi-Fi with this. Here's my little indicator. It's like a B-2 bomber.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got kind of hooked on that after the simulator thing. Still, to this day, one of the most incredible... When I wrote the Christmas letter, yes, I think I wrote it as... I wanted to say something about the B-2 bomber simulator. I said, Dave managed to fulfill a lifelong dream he never knew he had. Yeah. Because who would ever dream of, you know, something that unreasonable? Go fly a B-2 bomber simulator. All right, let's see. Should be able to bring in a flight plan, but I'm just not sure how to do it. What's this do? Ah, yes. Load from panel, because I don't have it in here yet, so I got to put it in here. There it is. Okay, so now I want to bring that. I need to, yeah, it's set to navigate, so I need to load from panel. Oh, it just brought it down. It didn't bring down the waypoint names. It just brought down the latitude and longitude.
Oh.
So
well, that's still good, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it draws the line and everything. There, it's recording. Okay, so there are the waypoints that came down from the sky view, and this is the flight plan that I put in. And it's the waypoints are Epstein, didn't kill, and himself. That worked famously, didn't it?
Can we do a touch and go there at Union County?
Probably. I haven't tried one for a while. I haven't flown for months. It's right there.
Yeah.
Let me get the Unicom up.
Okay.
You can fly the pattern.
All right.
And we'll see how you do. I mean, I think you landed the last time you flew with me, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was like 4 months ago.
Well, yeah, me too. So, you know, right?
Union County Airport. Automated weather observation 2042 Zulu weather wind 220 at 6 visibility
That's landing
10
west.
clear below 12,000 temperature 6 Celsius dew point 0 altimeter 3035.
Okay.
Use caution
All right.
for construction around...
There's construction around the fuel tank. That's what that was about. Okay, so now we know we're going to land to the west. Let's find out what the runway names are. So that's map.
Should be 9.
Info.
Or,
It'll be 27.
yeah.
But we're checking anyway because I got to remember how to do this stuff. It's been too long. Yep, that'll be runway 27.
Yep.
Union County, Sky 30 Romeo, turning left crosswind, runway 27, Union County. Romeo turning left base, runway 27, Union County.
Okay, he's turning left base. I don't know his intentions. He's either landing or touch and go. We'll find out.
Ralph Sky traffic, 878 shares downwind for 23 at Ralph County.
Let's not get super close to it. So kind of go along The highway there, 33.
Uh-huh.
Because that'll put it, we're getting really close to it. We don't
So,
want
to the right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because we won't be parallel to the runway.
No.
Union County, Skyhouse 33 Romeo, turning final, runway 27, touch and go, Union County.
Okay, he is touch and go, so we'll get in behind him.
Firing in a comm, Skyhawk 75 Romeo departing north.
There he is, he's over the numbers.
Oh, okay.
He's in a very long flare.
Wayne County traffic, East 9907.
There he's down, so he'll be on the go here in just a bit. We won't have any trouble with him.
Wayne County.
Now he's going to go out a little bit. We can't do a midfield because he's going to go clear out.
All right.
Ross Sky traffic, 878, here's base for 23 Ross County.
So we'll go off the departure end.
Okay.
That way we won't catch up with us
Just
too quick.
follow him.
Yeah. It's Union County, right?
Yep.
I was getting ready to call Marysville.
Ross Sky traffic, 878, here's
I lost sight of him. Hold on, I lost him. Let's move back out again. I want to be able to see him. God dang it, I lost him. He's at least 2 miles in front of us. All right.
Union County traffic, Experimental 284 Delta Golf, it's a mile and a half north. We're going to enter a left crosswind for left traffic, runway 27, looking for the touch and go on departure.
Oh, I got him.
I've got you inside now. We'll be number 2 behind the Cessna turning downwind.
Where is he? Okay, he's about halfway. He's midfield. That should work out okay, because we're going to fly a smaller pattern than him.
Okay.
We just can't go that far out. That's not even gliding distance for a Cessna. I really like to be in gliding distance if I can.
Yeah.
All right, your airplane.
All right, my
We're
airplane.
only a little bit short of 2100, so let it keep climbing. Do not turn us yet.
Okay.
Keep us going straight on our crosswind. And when he makes his turn, we'll make our turn.
South on region traffic, Skyline, November
There he goes.
640, departing the pattern to the north.
All right, so let's go out a little bit further. See that red barn?
Yeah.
And that line running along there? Let's get outside of that, but stay parallel to
Okay.
it. He's making his base turn, so go ahead. We're high now.
All right.
So let's watch the outside a little bit, and I'll slow us down again. We're going to get the flaps down here in a second.
Yeah.
And we'll do a touch and go.
Okay.
I was going to consider a stop and go, but he may catch up with us. All right, so just straighten it out here, because there's some wind. I forget, yeah, that's going to blow us away a little bit.
33 Romeo, turning final, runway 27.
Was that 3-2 Romeo? I'm trying to remember it. This is looking pretty good.
Union County traffic, 4 Delta Golf, midfield downwind 27, touch and go, Union County.
Yeah, he's way out there. Now we can, as soon as he's abeam us, we can turn. Actually, we can turn pretty much right now.
Okay.
Let's not, because we're still close to the runway, but I don't want to get way out like he did.
Okay.
But once they're abeam of you, you're safe to go ahead and turn your base leg.
All right.
And so we're going to go ahead and get ready for that. We're going to pull the power off. Now we're going to put the flaps down. Just unlatching my seatbelt, so don't crash us right yet.
Okay.
Damn it, that was a bad timing, wasn't it? Go ahead and turn us. That was lousy timing. Okay, let's monitor situation here. Where's the runway? Okay, turn it a little. Yeah, you're okay.
2 miles to the south,
We need to start coming down a little more.
transitioning midfield northbound.
And keep your airspeed right about there.
Okay.
I'll worry about the throttle. You worry about the airspeed. Let's bring it level. Go ahead and look out there. Make sure there's not somebody coming in on final and didn't call.
Yep. Don't see
They're not
anybody.
required to. Okay, now go ahead and turn final.
Union County, Sky 3 Romeo on the go.
Union County traffic, 4 Delta Golf, final 27, touch and go.
Okay, let's turn. We'll have to tighten it up a little bit. I got that. That. Let me get up. A little bit of trim because it really wants to dive on us. Okay, let's just do this for a while and see if I think we're not going to get down. Well, it's coming down. It's coming down pretty good. Just hold this and let's see what happens. There's lots of runway.
Okay.
We need to be left. We need to be a little bit left.
Union County, Sky 33 Romeo, turning
Oh, man, that thing climbs like a bat out of hell, doesn't it? Okay, so yeah, we're going to make it. We're coming down pretty good here. We're like in the express elevator. So this, you don't have we're at 62 knots, so we have enough for a flare, but we don't want to flare too high.
Okay.
So look at the very end of the runway. No, I'll do this.
Okay.
Look at the very end of the runway. And that helps you with your depth perception and all that. There, see how smooth that was?
Yeah, that was nice.
You can't focus right out in front of the airplane. Let's see, I got to go trim up. No, actually, I got plenty of trim in. I got to go trim down. There we go. All right, we'll depart to the south.
Okay.
Union County Sky 30 Romeo turning left down.
All right, fly us along.
Union County.
Let's get to about 500 feet or so.
Okay.
Well, it won't say that. It'll say 1600, and then we'll turn to the south, which is left.
Okay, gotcha.
Union County traffic, 4 Delta Golf, departing to the south.
See if we can find a gap in these houses. It's probably best not to fly over the houses if you can help it. It makes people gripe about the noise. Oh, today's my daughter's birthday, and she's pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to be a grandpa.
Congratulations.
Well, I had nothing to do with it. But yeah, it's I'm going to be a grandpa.
Nice.
County Skyhound 30 Romeo turning left base runway 27 Union County.
Yeah, I think he's a solo, the way that thing is flying.
No.
I mean, it's really climbing.
Yeah.
All right, well, that wasn't too bad for my first landing in 6 years. Or feels like. South is here. This is good.
Yep.
All right, and
Cool.
up to 3,500 or so. Oh, we're getting some heat now.
Yeah.
Must have hit a warmer part of the state.
Yeah.
That's a nice view of downtown.
It is.
It looks so damn small, doesn't it?
It is small.
Well, I mean, even if that was New York City, it wouldn't be much. It would,
Yeah,
you know, it'd be
you're
longer,
right.
but it wouldn't. It would look bigger. But I mean, size-wise, they look like little.
Yeah.
It just looks really tiny. On a really clear day, it makes them look like toys.
Yeah. I just went to New York City a couple weeks ago.
I've sworn never to do that, and I've been able to keep that.
Yeah.
Where are we? Let's see. We probably ought to head straight back now. Let me
All right.
reset the direct 2, so we can come in and just turn right into the downwind.
Okay.
Oh, there's another guy coming in too. I should get in. Not too fast. Keep us under.
Golf Tower, experimental 284 Delta Golf, 6 miles, looks like northwest inbound, runway, inbound landing.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf Bolton Tower, Roger. Report your turn to final runway 22, wind 2308, altimeter 3037.
Report turn to final runway 22, 4 Delta Golf.
We got 1,000 to go. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to give us up. Give us just a little more. So I can always lose it if I need to.
Yeah.
I think the last time I flew, I went out to Madison County and I was pulling the throttle on downwind and seeing if I could glide it in, and I missed 2 out of 3 up. I had to give it a little power. It's deceptive. It's doing, I mean, you're like 70 knots and it's nice and smooth, then you're a few knots slower and it just dumps. It gets behind some kind of curve on a graph and you just woof. Okay, this is definitely a more or less normal base leg, so you're going to feel a little pitch down.
Okay.
Now we're going to trim that away. Good. So we got our flaps down. This is not going to be enough. A little more juice. That's good. Still looking pretty good. Now that wind is going to want to push us past this. Right now it's a crosswind. Maybe just right on the nose, which would actually help us because we're still a little high.
Okay.
We don't need to land on the numbers either is the other thing. We're going to, we can land anywhere, but generally I go about halfway down, but I'll let you fly this until you scare me and then I'll take over.
Okay.
That didn't happen last time, so you can come down, I can take off some power. Okay. And I'm going to give him a call because this would be easy for me to forget because this is not routine.
Yeah.
Bolt Tower 4 Delta Golf, turning final 22.
I guess he forgot too. I'd like it.
284 Delta Golf for runway 22, clear to land.
Currently on runway 22, 4 Delta Golf.
I was getting ready to ask because
Yeah.
we're committed at some point. you
Yeah.
know? All right, so just keep us lined up on that. And you're getting a little bit of crosswind from the right. Do you feel it? Because you're crabbing into it, which is what you should do. Well, you're not crabbing into it, you're turning into it. Either way works. You just want to, now we're going to have to go a little bit left. There we go. And it'll just keep us.
Yeah.
This is going to work fine. Really, the only thing we're going to have to do is flare.
Okay. Now I'm looking
Just
at the
hold
other end of the runway right now.
And just hold it like this. Don't change a thing. Just hold it. Let it do what it's doing. Get a little to the left. Center line. It looks different for you from over there. You got a little parallax going on. Okay, don't slow us down yet. Okay, here it's going to be right about here. We're just going to hold this.
Okay.
Hold it. Right there. Oh yes, that was it. That was it. Oh yeah, you the bomb. All right, return Alpha 3, monitor ground point 8. That was good. I was on the stick, just in case, but that was you.
Yeah, cool.